going on, gang? Coach Joseph here, and we are going to go over our Wednesday workout for June the 17th. And we got a nice little strength piece today with some floor presses, and then our Metcon is a nice long chipper to kind of challenge your endurance. There's some running in there, also some core work, and just a good full body workout, okay? So we'll go over our warm-up and demo those movements first, then I'll go over the floor press, what we're looking for there, and then moving into the Metcon, okay? So first we have a 5-minute AMRAP for our warm-up, okay? It is going to start with 16 jumping jacks, okay? Just your normal jumping jacks, okay, there, 16 of those, and then you're going to go into 8 alternating dumbbell bent over rows. Okay, so I'll show you what those look like, which means you're going to do 4 on each arm. Okay, so I'll give you a demo there. All right, so when you get in that nice hip hinge position, nice flat back, pulling all the way into the rib cage there, and keeping the core nice and tight, getting a good squeeze in those lats and shoulder blades, alternating arms each rep, okay? So 8 of those, and then you're gonna go into 8 scap push-ups, okay? This is gonna activate those scapula. All right, so what we're looking for there is protraction, retraction of the scapula. Okay, so the arms stay locked out the entire time, but you want to think about spreading those shoulder blades out and then pinching them back together, pushing into the floor, retracting into the floor, retracting. Okay, so it's not a very wide range of motion. It's more about mind muscle connection and activating the scapula muscles. Okay, so 8 of those, and then 8 sit-ups, okay? We're just looking for our regular sit-ups with our feet butterflied, laying all the way back, coming all the way up, touching the ground in front. All right, so 8 of those, you're gonna AMRAP that for 5 minutes, so you'll get probably 3 rounds plus some change on all of that. Moving for quality, you don't have to go blazing through our warm-up, okay? Warm-up's meant to warm the body up, so keep that in consideration on that. Something light on the dumbbells for your bent over rows, nothing too crazy there. All right, so let's go into the strength part. We have a floor press, all right, and that is gonna be with dumbbells, okay? So grab yourself something moderate to heavy for these. We have 4 working sets of 5 reps, all right? So you may need to do a warm-up set or 2 to get ready for your working sets, which is fine. But find something that's gonna kind of challenge you on all 4 sets, okay? It's fairly low volume, so we wanna make these 4 sets count. All right, so with the floor press, you're gonna be laying flat on your back, feet planted under your knees, core is gonna be nice and tight, belly down, and low back flat against the ground. And you want the dumbbells to be at your sides. You will start in a seated or upright position. You're going to set the dumbbells on your thighs and then rock back with them to start your press. Okay, so I'm going to show you what those look like and what we're looking for. We are wanting the tempo on these, but nothing too controlled on the descent. It's all a 1 second count, okay? So 1 second count in the bottom, 1 second count up, 1 second count down, okay? So a 1-1-1-1 tempo is what we're looking for in order to help you control the movement and not move too fast. All right, so I'm gonna show you what those look like. All right, so that's your floor press. So if you notice, my triceps came flush against the ground and my palms are gonna be neutral, okay? We're not gonna have them turned this way. We want neutral palms, better on the shoulders. Press to a full lockout and then come back down, triceps flush to the ground, okay? So remember that tempo, 1 second at the bottom, 1 second up, 1 second at the top, 1 second down, okay? So 4 working sets of 5. Again, take your time getting to your working weight. It may take, you need to do at least a warm-up set to kind of feel out some weight and then decide what you're going to use. You're welcome to go up in weight on this as you go or stay the same across all 4 sets, okay? So that's what we have for the floor press, and then we'll move into our Metcon, which is a chipper. So you're going to start with 50 sit-ups, just like we did in the warm-up, all right? If 50 is a lot for you, you can always scale that down maybe to 20, 30, 40, whatever your capacity's at. Scale it down to where you can get through that in about 2 minutes, okay? We're trying to look at about 2 minutes per piece here so you can keep moving through this continuously, okay? So 50 sit-ups, then you have a 400-meter run. All right, so again, if 400 meters is gonna take you more than about 2 minutes, scale it down to 300, maybe even 250. So knock that out. Then you're gonna head into your 20 up downs, okay? So that's your burpee minus the push-up. All right, so nice and controlled on those, 20 reps. Then you're going to go into 20 Renegade rows, okay? So you'll need the dumbbells for this. We have our suggested weights there. So with the Renegade row, you're in this plank position and you're going to be going into a row with each arm in that plank position. All right, so you may need a wider base with the feet, okay? So you're not rotating the hips all that much. You want to keep that core nice and stable, and you're pulling all the way up with that dumbbell and bringing it back down under control, okay? So 10 each side, that's going to get you your 20 total. Then you just go back down the ladder, okay? So you're going to go back to your 20 up downs, back to your 400-meter run, and then finishing with your 50 sit-ups. Okay, so again, keep these sections to 2 minutes or less. So scale the numbers appropriately depending on your capacity for each movement. Okay, so that's all we have for today. For those of you doing this at home, you shouldn't have any trouble with these movements. As far as equipment goes, if you don't have dumbbells, use kettlebells. If you don't have kettlebells, use a backpack for that floor press, as well as for your Renegade rows. But you will need to obviously do either the Renegade row pulling the bag with one arm. Another option is just doing a bent over row, doing 20 of those. Okay, so that is our Wednesday workout for you guys. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you tomorrow.